My dear friends, what I'm going to discuss here, spot the observations of a great service experience. In the morning, I started with a great service experience I had with Dialog GSM. That time, they were known as Dialog GSM. And I'm going to end up too with a story and a film. Listen to this story carefully. Once I wanted to contact Lanka Equities, the company. What did I do? I went through the telephone directory to find the number. They were not listed. I called SLT Directory Services. And I said, could you very kindly give me Lanka Equities telephone number? They looked at their system and said, sir, it seems they don't have a connection of SLT. Probably they are having a connection of either Lanka Bell or Suntel. What did I do? I called Lanka Bell, 5375-375, their hotline. A girl answered. Lanka Bell, good morning. Melanie here. How may I serve you? Is the spirit positive? I said, I'm Dhammika Kalapuge here. Oh, Mr. Kalapuge. Nice to hear your voice, Mr. Kalapuge. How can I serve you? I asked her, Melanie, have you been to any of my training programs? She said, no, Mr. Kalapuge, I have heard of you, and some of our office mates had been to your programs, so therefore I know who you are. How may I serve you? I said, Melanie, I need Lanka Equities telephone number. Sure, Mr. Kalapuge. But to be very frank, Mr. Kalapuge, they are not listed with us. And I don't think they are listed with SLT either. They must be having a Suntel number. I'll get the number and call you. Was she great? So I approached, sure. But I am definitely sure that they are not listed with us. No, with SLT. Probably could be with SLT. Probably could be with Suntel. I'll get the number and call you. I said, come on, Melanie, can you do that? Sure, Mr. Kalapuge, it's a pleasure. I'll get the number and call you. Could you kindly give me your easiest contact number? I gave my mobile number. She said, within 5 minutes, I'll call you. Exactly within 5 minutes, I got the call and said, Mr. Kalapuge, Melanie here from Lanka Bell. I got that number, Lanka Equities. Are you in a position to take down the number, or do you want me to SMS? I said, no, Melanie, I'm at home. I can comfortably take down the number. You better give me the number. She gave me the number. Number starts with 4. Friends, having noted down the number, I said, Melanie, it's a Suntel number. How did you get it? Yes, Mr. Kalapuge, I told you that they are not listed with us, and I very well knew that they are neither listed with SLT, and strongly I had a feeling they are with Suntel. But I knew their office is located at Access Towers. So all what I did was Access Towers, the general numbers I got, and I called Access Towers general number, and then I asked for Lanka Equities number. So they gave me this Suntel number. So before I gave you the number, what did I do? I dialed this particular Suntel number direct, and I found it is Lanka Equities. So the number is right, Mr. Kalapuge. Could be absolutely sure of the number. This is their number. Was she great? Tell me, dear friends. I said, well done, Melanie. That's a great service experience I had. Keep up the good work going, Melanie. And I'm anxiously waiting to meet you in one of my training programs in the future. She said, Mr. Kalapuge, I would be more than willing to do so. But my problem is that I'm a blind person. Now, dear friends, I didn't know what to say thereafter, but we as trainers, we have a good wit. I said, oh, Melanie, still for all, you can hear me well? As long as you could hear me well, you will enjoy the program. So I'm going to invite you for my next public program. Anxiously looking forward to come, Mr. Kalapuge. I said, Melanie, could you very kindly transfer this call across to your HR director? I got the call transferred to HR director. Why, Sandra? Why? To commend her, to praise her. And call went to HR director. I said, Kirti, I'm just calling you to commend one of your staff members' services, what I got in the a while ago. I happened to call this girl, Melanie, and I wanted this number. She went out of her way to get this number. So she rendered a great service. I just want to put it in record. Oh, thank you, Dhammika, for saying that. And Dhammika, do you know that she's a blind person? I said, yes, Kirti, I got to know at the end of the service delivery. Now, dear friends, she has a permanent disablement. But the thing is, it was never taken against her. Isn't it? She never said that, okay, I like to help you, but the problem is eyes, I cannot see. So therefore that how can? No. Now most often what happened, dear friends, when we really have the opportunity to help a customer, when we really can do things, we go in search of reasons, difficulties to stay without helping a customer. If we have the slightest headache, what do we say? Oh, we have a terrible headache. I have a terrible headache. Therefore, that I'm not in a position to help the customer today. I'm not in a position to help you today. Isn't it? Or I have a severe spine ache. Therefore, I cannot lift your baggage today. Now, this is what we say. We go with excuses. Now, dear friends, performers always deliver results. Non-performers put their excuses forward. Then this HR director went up to the extent of saying, Damika, we do have 2 such blind girls who are giving a wonderful service. I said, great. I said, Kirti, I'm going to invite this girl for one of my public programs. I'll send you the letter, send her. Sure. I invited her for a public program. Last year when we had it at Galadari Hotel, the program was supposed to start at 9 o'clock. Believe me, the first person who was walking into this compound, having got the directions from somebody at 10 past 8, who this girl Melanie. She was the first participant to come for this training program. I said, Melanie, great. Do you know that you are the first participant who had walked into this program today? You've been the first who walked in. You have the privilege of sitting right in front in this seat here. She said, oh, Mr. Kalapagay, thank you very much. I would have been more than willing to sit there and watch you in action if I had my sight right. Now what I want is a place where I could hear you well. Therefore, place me next to a speaker. Dear friends, we put her next to a speaker. In the entire program, she was the person who actively got involved. She was leading the group discussions. And all the answers were given by her. And I could see that she was absorbing every letter that I was saying in this training program. At the end of the training program, she walked up to me and said, Mr. Kalapagay, thank you very much for this invitation. I learned so many things to put it into practice at my workstation. I said, Melanie, already you are doing that. In fact, I learned things from you. And I said, it's a great honor that you participated in my program today. And she said, great, Mr. Kalapagay. I learned quite a lot, and I'll put them into practice tomorrow. I asked Melanie, do you enjoy the job what you are doing right now? She said, of course, yes. She said, Mr. Kalapagay, I'm born to this world without eyes, but my other body parts are working fine. All what I want to do to the society with the body parts that are working fine to serve the mankind to the best ability that I could. And I don't always complain about my blindness. Mr. Kalapagay, you just ask for 1,500 places. Telephone number, I'll give you off the cuff. And thereafter, you better tell those 1,500 places names or just the number. I will in turn tell you which place is it. For fun, I just gave a couple of places, names, the places I know the number, to find out whether she was giving me the right number. She was giving me the right number. Then I happened to mention 2, 3 places, the number which I know. When I gave the number, in turn she gave me the name of the place. I said, great, Melanie, keep up the good work going. Keep on serving the mankind the best manner that you could. Then I asked, what is the lesson that you could share with all of us? She said, Mr. Kalapagay, I have one philosophy in life. Be thankful to what you have got rather than praying for what you haven't got. Let me repeat that. Be thankful to what you have got rather than praying for what you haven't got. My good friends, at this moment of time, every one of you can see me. Every one of you can hear me. If I give a command, you all can stand, you all can sit. But in this world where there are 6.4 billion people living, there are 2% people, nearly 15 to 20 million born handicapped. But I question myself at times. Are they leading a happy life than you and me? We have Dr. Ajit Pereira here, who met with a serious accident. He had been an umpire, engineer by profession. You saw him in Wales. Now see, dear friend, how keen he was participating for this training program. And he had been here actively participating from morning to at least until this moment. And I'm sure if I ask him, he too would say the life, the philosophy. One day he was telling me, count on your blessings. So what is needed today, dear friends? Be thankful to what you have got rather than praying for what you haven't got. So, and by doing so, we can serve the mankind the best manner we could.